Okay, I think this is the most personal thing that I have done on this channel, so I really hope that you like it. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Jasmine. In today's video I'm going to be answering one of my most asked questions, and that is, why did I start dressing this way? So without further ado, you guys, let's get started with the video. Okay, so the last few days has been so warm. Like, it's been so crazy, you guys. Like, genuinely our AC wasn't really working. It only worked in this room behind us, and we were all struggling like to sleep. Even last night I think I was like sweating so much. Like, I had a towel and I put it over my forehead because I had like really bad migraines the last 2 days, which does not help with the heat either. And basically, like, I left it there and actually helped like to cool me down, and also it made my hair really frizzy today. So I'm having a great hair day. But anyway, it's not as warm today, so that's good, but it's still a little bit humid. But I don't know, I have an exciting TikTok video that I'm posting today, which you guys have probably already seen. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that because it involves water and I'm excited. So the most asked question is, why did I start dressing this way? So I wanted to make this video because I've had a lot of requests, especially since I posted a video on Instagram and on TikTok. I'll put it here for you guys to see. And basically it was what I looked like before I dressed vintage, and obviously you can see how I look like now. And to be honest with you, I was so insecure about posting that video because it's like hard to post something, because like, you know, that way it was such a big change for me to dress this way, and it took a lot of like confidence rebuilding to go out in public and have people stare to the point where it's like crazy staring. Like, we've had people follow us into restaurants and literally will ask to sit across from us just to watch us. Like, I don't know, it's really bizarre. But yeah, so I was like really nervous about posting it because it made me feel like insecure a little bit, because it's the first time I've really properly in a while like revealed what I looked like before and things like that. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people that obviously did say that I looked better before, but that's okay. Like, everyone has their preference. But for me, like, I can see myself and I can see like I feel like I look happy now, and well, I was happy then, but like happier now, and I feel like I feel more confident, I feel more like me in this style. So that is really why this is really one of the reasons why I dress this way. So after I posted that, I did get a lot of people ask me, well, why do I dress this way? A lot of people ask, well, why did you do this to yourself? Like, why would you change who you are, like not who you are, but like how you dress into something like they would class as being really old-fashioned? So the reason why I started dressing this way is because I was hugely insecure. I was hugely insecure about many things, but like mostly with how I looked. Clothes were a huge issue for me. Like, I never wore a pair of jeans, like, really until I started really dressing vintage and near the end of dressing modern, to be honest, because I always could never find a pair of jeans that would fit my body, and it was a nightmare. And I was so insecure that I would always wear shorts or a skirt or a dress. And don't get me wrong, I still wear all those things. I'm wearing shorts right now, but no, I could never find a pair of jeans that would just fit me. And I did try, but I always felt like they just fit my, like, maybe they'd fit my thighs or my legs, but they wouldn't fit my waist, or they'd fit my waist but they wouldn't fit my legs. So I always felt hugely insecure, and I always felt like a lot of modern day clothes just didn't really suit my body shape, and I really struggled with that. And I always was trying to be like, oh, maybe I should, you know, like, do this and maybe it'll look better. And to be honest with you, when I started looking into more of like old Hollywood style and the fashion, because I've always loved it since I was growing up, I loved it so much when I was a kid. I just thought they all looked like princesses, and I was like, I would love to dress that way. I just never had the confidence to do so. And then I came across a makeup store, and it was like literally you walk into it and it's like you're traveled back in time. It's just so amazing, and it was by fluke. Like, I didn't expect to find that makeup store at all, and we actually ended up wanting to go to like a modern makeup store across the street, but we couldn't find parking. So we ended up going into the store, and everyone was dressed like the 50s. Like, it was just like an amazing experience, and the makeup was just, it looked so pretty, and I was just like, you know, that reminds me of what I've always wanted to dress like. I just didn't have the confidence, and I just was like, okay, tonight I'm going to do the hair. I'm going to try out the hair. I'm going to try wearing red lipstick all the time, because I did love red lipstick. I just always felt like it was so bold and you could never wear it every day. And I'm here to tell you that you can. You can do whatever you want every single day. Like, honestly, you can. And basically I tried it, and don't get me wrong, a few times it was like such a fail. I thought I curled my hair would just end up being back to just being long and straight. And I did find a lot of pieces that I had in my modern wardrobe to make it look more vintage. So you will be surprised with the things that you actually have that can work in a vintage style. So I always would say, like, hair and makeup is like one of the things that I always is working hard on to achieve, because that can make any piece of clothing that you have look vintage. Okay, so again, what I was saying is hair and makeup is really the prime thing to be looking vintage. And I found like a few things in my wardrobe. So anything high-waisted, I love high-waisted things. I feel like it gives you like a nice body shape, and it really fit my body like a lot better than anything else. So I collected a lot of high-waisted things. So I just was pairing things up, like a high-waisted skirt, and I paired it with like a white blouse or a long sleeve t-shirt, or even just a normal t-shirt, and I managed to find a lot of things that work to make my outfits, so instead of being modern, to more vintage. And you know what? Do you know what's really funny is I actually wore like just a normal modern dress, and I just had my vintage hair and makeup, and everyone just thinks I'm wearing vintage clothes. It is really insane what just changing your hair and makeup can really do. But so you can find anything in your wardrobe that can really work into a vintage way. I can assure you that 100%, because I still have a lot of clothes that I wore then, and some of modern clothes that you can still get now, and I mix it into my vintage wardrobe. So I can assure you that you probably have a lot of things that you didn't even realize that you could dress in a vintage way, which is really good. So, and I want to point out as well, like, don't feel like it can happen just straight away, like overnight. Like, everything will take its time, and just keep trying and just find a style that really you feel really comfortable in. If you're going for vintage or any other style, you know, like, just take your time, do it in the pace that you feel comfortable in. Don't feel like you have to rush it. And that's kind of how I did it. Like, I did try and keep doing my hair and my makeup. I did at least try and wear red lipstick every single day, to build up my confidence and being able to wear that out. And also I mixed matched a lot of my wardrobe. I did go and get a lot of reproduction vintage, which is basically clothes that are in a vintage style that you can still get today, from like they're made new today. So you can get them from a lot of different websites. So I had a look to see what I could get, and I just started from there. And to be honest with you, like, it's completely changed like my confidence in the best ways that I could have ever asked for. And now I accept me for me. I love myself a lot more than what I did then, I can assure you. And you start to not really care about how people judge you, because like, even at the beginning, like, I remember the first time I came out of the car just dressing vintage, and I sat in the car until everybody had left, and it was in a car park. I think it was at Trader Joe's, and I was so scared of coming out the car, and I had to wait. And I remember just being that scared of just stepping out and looking different. And now I look back at it and I'm like, you know, I'm still brave. Like, that was a brave thing. Like, I literally was the first time I was like doing what I really want to do, and I stepped out and people were staring like unbelievably, and it is really uncomfortable. I'm not going to say it's not. It is really uncomfortable when people are like literally like watching your every move, watching what you're picking up, like literally like as if they've seen like a ghost or something or anything. It's really weird. And also people react, and you also have lots of people that actually come up to you and they speak to you and you're like, oh, I love your style, and it really makes you feel good. It made me feel good, like the people like are coming up and saying things as well, but also it made me feel good that I was doing something that I've always wanted to do. And if I could say anything, that would be what it is you guys should always do things that you really want to do, completely. Like, don't just change who you are for anybody else. And if you want to dress a certain way, you do it. I'm telling you, I'll be 100% here backing you all the way. So yeah, I'll be like a little cheerleader. So yeah, so that's really why I dress this way. It's always got to do with just confidence and being the person I've always wanted to be, and dressing the way that I've always wanted to dress. And yes, it's different, and yes, a lot of people don't like it, but it's like anything. Even if I dress modern, people will still hate on me for something. They'll still find something that they don't like. and people will still watch you. They'll still stare, maybe not as much, maybe like, I don't know. But they'll still stare, but it's okay. Like, give them something to stare about, you know, like who cares? Like, sometimes like you just have to embrace it. And I've had people come up, and don't get me wrong, and people come up and go and laugh in my face. It happened on my birthday one year, and it made me really sad because it always is my birthday. I don't really want to deal with people laughing, but it was hard. But you know, you just have to go, okay, well, I don't know, maybe they're insecure in some way, and it was their way of basically taking that out on me, and that's the only way you can really think about it. So yeah, so I would just keep saying, do what you love, keep doing it, never give up. And yeah, so that is the reason why I do dress this way, and I can definitely make more videos like this if you guys are interested in little questions that you really want to know and that I can answer, because I love doing these things. I feel like it's like letting you guys in on a bit more about me, and you guys can like know more about me on a personal level. So if you guys want more videos like this, then please let me know in the comments below. And I want to say thank you all so much for all of your love and support. It always means the world to me. It's so nice to know that I have a family with you guys. So thank you all so much. And yeah, so I hope you have an amazing day. And don't forget to, if you like this video, leave a like and a comment as well, and let me know what you want to see next. And don't forget to subscribe. So have an amazing rest of your day, you guys. And also, I almost forgot, don't forget to check me on TikTok and Instagram at Jasmine Chiswell. And yeah, so have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. I love you all so much. Bye. Okay, PS, just at the end of the video, I want to say I'm sorry. I just realized that my lipstick was not the best, so I'm sorry. I literally just ate, so that's probably why. I really should have topped it up, but I didn't. But I have now.